Welcome to episode 4 of the CulverCast. We learn to the beat of our own drum, featuring Hanna, Croy, Elijah Woodward, and Sam Hendrickson.
Welcome to episode 4 of our CulverCast. We are titling this one, We Learn to the Beat of Our Own Drums. So with that, we have Mr. Sam Hendrickson here, music teacher, elementary school. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
So, and we have Eli Woodward, who is helping me host today. So
Hello.
we're
Thank you,
excited.
Eli.
You look very nice.
Thank
you for taking time out of your lunch to come and do this. So, all right. So the first thing that we are going to talk about, this is your first year.
First year, yeah.
How are you liking it?
I love it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think it's really cool. Especially with the kids, getting them involved because of my unique experience. I think that they've liked it even more. You know, I can give them stories or a different kind of background rather than, oh, we need to learn this way. It's kind of out of the box. So
they're learning the things that they need to learn, but you're kind of approaching it in a different way.
Absolutely.
Than what has been done before.
Right.
So nice. So what would you say leading into that is the best part of your job that you have experienced so far, or fun things? I know you're doing so many fun things down there with the programs and different stuff.
So I try to make class just a vibe, right? But a creative, productive, energy. And I'm so into this stuff. Like even when we're doing the things that get groans, like we got to go over musical history. I take them back to like caveman days, right? With woolly mammoth drums, and they found a bone flute that is 40,000 years old.
Oh,
made out of vulture bones. And then I go into like 12,000 years ago, we got farming, so instruments got heavier, and like some of the kids that were groaning, like, oh, that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, I would have never thought about a flute made out of a vulture bone at all. So you said your unique background. So let's talk about that. Okay. You are actually not a licensed teacher, correct?
Right. So I'm adjunct.
Yes. So it kind of explain how you came into this role, how you got this job, your experience with it.
Okay. So I was dropping off our daughter Olivia. Okay. And Erica, she's like, hey, Sam, would you like to? We don't have a music program. I'm a professional musician. I had all this extra time, right? So she's like, we don't have a music program right now. Would you be interested? I'm like, I got to think about it.
Right.
Because I had all this extra time.
You were just dropping off her kid. You didn't expect.
Right.
Like, hey, a job opportunity. Yeah.
So I go back and talk to my wife about it. And she's like, because I love our community and love music so much. And being in the house all day is not it.
Right.
So she's like, I think that you would really love this. And I'm glad we had that talk because I really do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a really good, I remember when you came to the board meeting and got the official, board approval and everything, there was a lot of excitement in the community drawn up with that. So yeah, I think that was a really good move, especially on the school part, your part. That's awesome. So in the previous years, there haven't been a lot. They've always had the Christmas program and things like that. So I know you kind of revamped that this year. So what was different this year? Like we live across the street from the elementary school.
Yeah.
It's bumping. Like you can hear the music. I tell my husband all the time, I was like, oh, must be over. Like you can hear the music going. And so what was that about? The parking lot's full, packed, roads packed?
It was. I think that kind of goes hand in hand with the amazing support about me having the job. And then they hear their kids come home, talk about Mr. Hendrickson's class, and they're intrigued. And I'm not going to put on a lame concert. Right. And I think most of the community knows that. And with the kids being excited, more people are going to come. So the support has just been awesome.
Yeah.
The kids did an amazing job, as always. Yeah, it was great.
It was very, very, very busy, I noticed, around the parking lot and the roads and stuff around us.
So what is the best part of your job?
Best part of my job is seeing the kids love the lesson as much as I do. Oh, man. And walking down the hallway, it's always, Mr. Hendrickson. I think when they see a teacher excited and interested, that is really, that speaks volumes. And a kid is really into that.
Right.
So
they're going to feed off of your energy. So
it draws them in.
If you're not excited about it, there's no point in them being excited about it. Even walking in here today, some of the kids in here saw you and they were excited. So that's awesome.
What are the students most excited about?
Okay. So at first it was like Battle of the Beats was the thing that everyone was so into. Now we're amping up for we got 3 spring concerts coming up.
Oh.
So it's going to be kindergarten first, second and third, fourth and fifth. And I'm letting them kind of dictate a couple of the songs they're doing. So I think they're excited about that, like the freedom of choice. Like,
are they singing in it, or are they producing the music for it, or what are they doing with that?
For this, they're going to be singing.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah. So one of those concerts. And what are the couple of the songs? Oh, we're ending the show with "We Will Rock You."
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And there's a nice surprise in there. We're going to Rickroll everybody.
I don't know what that means. So okay.
Okay. So it's going to be great. And then "I Want It That Way" by the Backstreet Boys.
I do know that song. Do you know that song?
Yeah, I sang it in Plymouth once.
Oh, okay. I feel like that's a kind of an older millennial song, but okay.
I was so surprised, like how many of the kids know and love Backstreet Boys.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I guess they're still around. Do you know what Rickroll means?
Yeah.
What does that mean? Explain it to me, because I have no idea.
What's the song's name? I forgot. Is
"Never Gonna Give You Up."
Yeah,
by Rick
that
Astley.
one, and it plays the most famous part when something's about to happen.
Oh, okay. I do know that song. I guess I didn't know it was called Rickroll.
So it's like a prank. Okay, so they'll be expecting a guitar solo, but instead of the guitar solo,
we don't want to give it away.
Okay.
If you're going to give it away,
all right, we're not going to give it away.
Okay. Cool. Okay, and then Backstreet Boys, and then
"We Will Rock You." Yep. That's gonna be awesome. They're doing "Happy" by Pharrell.
Okay, I do know that one.
"Here Comes the Sun" by the Beatles, and "Three Little Birds" by Bob Marley. So
I do not know that one. Do you know that one?
Don't worry.
I don't think so.
About a thing.
Oh, okay. I do know that one. Yes, I do. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Awesome.
The After Prom Parent Committee is seeking donations to keep the junior-senior prom free for our students. We are accepting monetary donations as well as items that are included in our online auction/fundraiser. The online auction will be held at Culver Community High School. We would like to have the donations for the auction by March 8th. If you are interested in making a donation, please contact one of the committee members or email afterprom@culver.k12.in.us.
So you spoke about Battle of the Beats. So that was a big one. So so explain that, and that drew a big crowd too.
Okay, so Battle of the Beats, I needed to hit the creative standard. Okay, and I was thinking over winter break, how can I make this like fun and cool? And I took the approach of like kind of like a battle of the bands. So on the iPads, they have GarageBand, and I gave them a crash course on how to make instrumentals. And so there was this tournament that we had, right? 128 students, 128 beats.
And that was every student did this, or were they able to choose, or?
So they had a choice if they wanted to.
Okay.
And 128 kids did.
Nice.
And that was 3rd through 5th.
So that's pretty much all of them at that point.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
So the response was awesome. And everything was anonymous. So different classes, I would just play a beat, right? And then I would play the next one. Do you like beat number 1 or beat number 2? You didn't know who you were voting for. There was no name like, oh, that's my friend. So
right.
So the people who won like really dove so far into this. We showcased the top 16. So those beats beat out 112 others. Like, it was a really cool experience. You were there for that.
Nice. Yeah. I remember the kid that won, he took a video of him over in the stands, and he was like, that's my beat. That's my beat. So that was really exciting to see that. That was awesome.
Anthony Gasanovas.
Yes. Yeah. Those kids loved that. That was great.
I heard you make some songs, and I was wondering if you were going to pursue making songs or like make it like a career or something.
So when it comes to that, I think that so many people get caught up in trying to be famous. And I also don't think that that's it. So I really like what I'm doing now, making songs when I feel like it. If it resonates, that's awesome. But I also do custom songs. And that's like, as a professional musician, I do pretty well off of that. And, DJ on the weekends. So if a song does pop off, like, I would never sign to a label. But yeah, I mean, if it's going to grow, that'd be amazing.
So you're about it growing organically. You want to obviously stay with the kids and stuff, and you're getting that next generation excited for music, and hopefully being able to pursue something like that after
for sure
school.
Yeah. I think, I want to be famous. I think there's some immaturity to that, right? I'm very busy. I've got a big family. I don't want all that noise, but if something pops off, that's great.
So for next year, what are your plans that you have for the class that are different than what you did this year? Do you plan on revamping anything?
Okay, so we're going to do more concerts next year. Okay, so I'd like to add more concerts. So I'm thinking like Veterans Day, Thanksgiving, the Christmas one, of course. Battle of the Beats is making another return. And if we thought it was good this year, like next year's going to be insane. Other than that, I had the kids kind of writing their own songs and I was helping them guide it. I was thinking it would be cool, like with tech now, to have them kind of write their own Dr. Seuss-esque books, you know, teaching different rhyme schemes and whatnot. Because they're so...
show those out during Dr. Seuss Week.
Absolutely, yeah.
Coming up, so yeah.
And with tech, you can make those physical copies very easily.
Okay.
So I think that'd be really cool for them too.
Kind of pull in the art class there with Mrs. Darlene and have them do the illustrations and your kids do the books. That would be fun.
Who already helps me so much.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
That would be great. So then for Veterans Day, are you planning like a during school? Because we have like a convocation here at the high school, but is that like, would that be one that like the community could come to, or?
I think that'd be pretty cool.
Because I don't know if that's ever been done either before.
And where else could we perform? Because I would like to perform for veterans, like if the VFW made a point to come down or something like that.
Yeah, awesome. So a lot more music, but then also connecting the kids to the community and bringing the community in to see the kids and what they're doing. Thank you so much, Mr. Hendrickson, for coming to be on our podcast. We appreciate it. I'm excited to see what the kids do next year and how many of the fifth graders continue their music career then once they get up here to the middle school and do what they need to do. So,
guys, I'm so excited. Thank you for having me.
Yes, thank you.
Awesome.
Yep. Here are your Culver community events for March 1st through March 7th. Tonight there will be a free cheerleading showcase in the middle school gym featuring the mini Cavalier cheerleaders as well as the Culver community varsity cheerleaders. There will also be a wrestling tournament in the Culver community high school gym. Saturday, March 2nd, the middle school girls basketball team will compete in the HNAC tournament at home, and the middle school wrestling team will compete in the HNAC tournament at home. Sunday, March 3rd, the Culver Community Athletic Boosters will hold their monthly meeting at the high school at 4 p.m. Monday, the girls' 6th grade basketball team will travel to Rochester, and there will be a public hearing and school board meeting at 7 p.m. in the administration building. Wednesday, March 6th, the 5th and 6th grade girls' basketball team will host Oregon Davis at home. Thursday, March 7th, the 5th grade girls basketball team will travel to Argus. You can find all of these events on our school events calendar at culvercavaliersathletics.com.
Girl, I'm your Mr. Right. Something about you got me mystified, and I ain't gonna waste your time like them other guys.